Hi, this is Jayachandran. Today we'll talk about this particular case study, which is customer complaint processing for a medical devices manufacturer. So this company A is a manufacturer of medical devices. These devices are actually used by different hospitals and diagnostic centers. So once any particular device is sold post the sale, the customers actually raise tickets, which can be for various reasons, such as get information on the product or clarify some technical specifications, raise complaint, get clarity on contract, billing, and so on and so forth. The ticket actually can be raised through either through chat or help desk. Once actually the ticket is raised, the help desk agent basically understands the tickets and assigns these tickets to various groups for further resolution. Company A wants to actually automate this process to classify the tickets in the right category for faster resolution. Now let's look at the opportunity evaluation. So is there a problem? Yes. For example, the company receives thousands of tickets per day for various devices, which they actually have sold to their customers. And a lot of manual effort is actually involved in this to categorize them and assign the right group, assign the tickets to the right group, such as product management team or the services or sales or marketing operations and so forth. So agents actually who are actually part of the help desk, they need to be very highly skilled to understand the problem and assign the ticket to the right group. So, and also like depending on the experience level, if the experience is lower, then the manual categorization can result in a lot of errors. The other thing is like any delays in assigning these tickets to the right group will lead to backlogs of tickets, and it actually further impacts the business SLAs with company as customers. And SLA breaches can actually lead to penalties and customer dissatisfaction. Is it like important for the stakeholders? Yes, because this is on top of the CXO's key result areas and is actually tracked on a weekly basis. Customer escalation can actually lead to customer churn and legal issues as it is related to medical devices. Can ML solve it? Of course, because we are seeing a lot of advances in the text analytics and text classification space. It is a matured space as well. And by using ML algorithm, we should be able to bring in automation and reduce the manual effort and the errors. So now let's see like how we can actually apply CRISP TVM and define the problem. So target user, this is basically like the director of sales, product management, operation, services, and so on and so forth. The problem statement, manual categorization of ticket is time consuming and it is error prone. Why it matters? Because delays in assigning tickets can lead to backlog of tickets. It can also actually impacts the business SLAs with the company as customers. SLA breaches actually lead to penalties and customer dissatisfaction. The current state is like this is actually currently the ticket is classified or categorized manually and including the assignment as well. Now let's define the success. So what are we actually expecting? The expected impact is like faster resolution of customer complaints and thereby increasing customer satisfaction. On the metrics front, we have the outcome metrics, which is basically like resolving customer complaints within the agreed service level agreements. And output from a model perspective would be like classification accuracy, precision, recall, and so on and so forth. From a target point of view, the idea is like we should have 100% adherence to business SLAs. And from a model perspective, the accuracy and precision and recall, the expectation is like let's have like more than 90% target. The kind of constraints we have is like the ticket has to be acknowledged and service personnel has to be assigned to for that particular ticket in 24 hours. Now let's look at like the factors. So if we look at the one of the key factors like product spread. So this company actually manufactures multiple devices and has been sold across the different periods. So which means like we have different devices, different models, and they are like different age as well. Contractual perspective, different business SLAs are there with different customers. And things are actually seasonal because people may be unhealthy and then it can be seasonal in nature. For example, during flu season, there will be like a lot of testing, etc. required, which means like devices are used more, and that means like there could be issues, and ticket arrival rate also could actually increase. So what is a solution validation plane? The ticket actually consists of like multiple information such as the product information, the customer information, what is a problem type, and then the problem description. So from a solution point of view, there are like multiple things we need to do. Starting with, for example, the data understanding, we need to understand the distribution of tickets, what kind of tickets are being raised for which products, and what category, and so on and so forth. And data preparation, because the problem description is it's kind of unstructured text, we need to remove the stop words and other stuff, and then for further processing. We also need to do the text labeling so that data can be used for training of the model subsequently. The data split, we are going to have a training versus validation versus test in the ratio of 70 to 20 to 10. ML model which will be used are like named entity extraction to extract like key entities from the problem description, as well as like we're using XGBoost and random forest model for text classification. Model evaluation, we'll use multi-class confusion matrix, and we'll also use accuracy, precision, and recall parameters. Model testing, the 10% data which you actually assigned for testing, we'll use that. Also, we can use new complaints which are actually arriving to check the model performance. From a ML system point of view, we have like on these three parameters, we would be going for cloud platform because the customer CRM system wherein ticket is raised is on the cloud platform, and data is also available there. And also, like since the data volume is also high, it makes more sense to have it on the cloud because of the high computing requirements. From a model learning perspective, we are going to do a batch learning or offline learning. Because since the ticket volume is high and the throughput also is like high. From a prediction or inference point of view, we are going to do online prediction because since the system needs to classify tickets into the right category as soon as actually the ticket is raised in the CRM. What are the potential risks in production? We can have training serving skew because new type of complaints which are not seen before during training can lead to training serving skew. Data drift, we can encounter data drift because changes in complaint description, which is actually input by the customer or captured by the agent, can lead to misclassification of the tickets to the wrong category. Concept drift, new product models will have no historic data, so this can lead to model unable to classify certain category of tickets. Thank you.